Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol XXII. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from, and want to get things updated here. Chart's somewhat tricky. Why do I say that? Well, it really depends on your strategy. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 90 seconds after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking kind of rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, sure, I get it. The price did indeed pull back today. But again, big picture, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build an overall higher base, and that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. So I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a much different strategy and perspective going into the trade. And really the easiest way to kind of illustrate that the bulls are still, in full control revolves around this green line that I talked about on Friday, which was that level of support right here around the $2 and what was that? About $2.25 mark. In fact, today, it didn't hit it exactly, but I think we can all agree right at that point, the price got pretty darn close, and once again, that held as support. So good to see that that 225 area continues to hold as support, and you definitely want to see that happening going forward. But as I talked about on Friday, from the grand scheme of things perspective, it's all about the famous 50-period simple moving average, which is being denoted there by that purple line there. And the easiest way to really look at this, assuming you care about the big picture perspective, is that as long as the price continues to maintain above that purple line, again, the moving average, so that purple line will continue to move upwards, then the bulls are in full control, full health, no questions asked. So again, yes, I realize the price pulled back today, but big picture, looking at more than just 1 day, right? The price pulled back today. Let's look at multiple days, and the multiple day time frame, the price is still in a nice overall uptrend. There's no questions there. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, nothing new here to report. The level here at 250-ish, still acting as resistance. Price got above it, but couldn't maintain above it, therefore still got to be considered a level of resistance. And then the new data point we got is kind of where these other sellers are hanging out, and that's right up here around $2.80. But before we start talking about doing battle with 280, bulls first got to get up above 250, but more importantly, not getting up above it, but staying up above it. All in all, though, pullback day, but pullbacks are part of the game. No price can go straight up all the time. So as long as this goes through a healthy consolidation, then the trend will continue. So we'll see what's in store for the remainder of the week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.